March 14th, 9:21 p.m. Open air stage. To the Mass 2 investigation of Francisco returned Babali. Supposedly the first order of business should be to look into the Babali statue. Mr. Edgeworth! Hi guys. It's okay, what's the situation? Oh, it's great! Investigating is so much fun! In other words, they've made absolutely no progress. We weren't goofing off, honest sir. We're investigating our hearts out. Very well then, do you care to give me an update on your investigation? Oh, we've had a really fun time, sir. I knew it. Zero progress. In any case, Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. You have permission to enter the VCNC, is that correct? Yep. As a local detective, I'm helping with the investigations on both sides, sir. Good. In that case, I can leave these pieces of evidence with you. They belong to the lady under the Pink Princess's mask. The Pink Princess? What kind of lady was playing her, sir? Ken was also playing the role of the Pink Padre yesterday. Understood, sir. If I happen to run into her, I'll give her them back to her. And if I don't, I guess I'll go unload them somewhere. He doesn't seem all that enthused to go find her, but I can't blame him. Once it has lost their value given Detective Gumshoe. Now then, I don't really believe I'll be needing this anymore either. What? Are you really gonna throw that autograph away? Yes, because that Steel Samurai was a fake. The Samurai's autograph crunched up into a ball and disposed of. Wait, what? What do you mean fake? This is little housekeeping. Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence has been rearranged. Really? What do we have still? Well, we have the embassy guide, we have the notes, we have the knife, we have the other handle. Oh, the knife is the Albastian knife now. The blazing knife handle, the document still, the knife, the key, the Babali statue, the counterfeit bills, the ink, the flowers. Okay. The notes, the spear, and the samurai dogs as well. Okay. Whatever. Anyway, hi. Hey, you're not going back to Alabasta already, are you? No, not yet. I just wanted to talk to Gumshoe. Like Gumshoe. Mr. Edgeworth! You look like you're enjoying yourself, Detective. But I don't have much else that I enjoy much as a good investigation, sir. So, what did you find out? Oh, well... I take it he's found nothing of any particular use, as usual. Investigation update. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got something really interesting from Mr. Palladino. Oh, and what is something interesting? This, sir. Wow, that's so pretty. I'm so jealous. It's a real treasure right there. What does the flame burn green, Detective? So apparently, if you burn the special white crystal oil that only make in Babali, it burns this green color, sir. Interesting. So it's a special property of the oil. So this is deployed to force people to visit Babali should the oil run out. Hey, Gummy, what about these silhouettes? They suck some cutouts on the outside and lanterns would project images. Oh, silhouettes, huh? They're rather pretty, aren't they? Wait, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be asking for an update on the investigation. Hey, what's wrong, sir? There's something I wanted you to investigate for me. Do you think you can do that much? Uh-huh. You got it, sir. Hey, that's not fair. Why is Gummy getting to do all the fun stuff? Ah, well, that's because I'm Mr. Edgeworth's partner. I can't believe you took advantage of the confusion and stole my role as assistant. Expect the two of you to get along and work together like professionals on this. We got the lantern. Okay. Cool. Palladino, how's it going? So you're back now, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? You must be tired. Here, with these you can eat whatever you like. And these are discount tickets for our cafeteria. They open tomorrow at 10 in the morning. Appreciate the concern, however, these coupons do nothing for me right now. Open air stage. This open air stage, what function does it serve exactly? We'll normally use it for a variety of events. It'll attract the extra bit of attention to Babali. Earlier tonight over in the Alvesta Rose Garden, Mr. Albo was to give a speech. And you know what? Many told me I should give a speech too. The Scourgeon told you that. Yes, he did. Which is why I thought I should give a speech of my own. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to. Because of the fire the Yatagarasu started. Exactly. Prometheus statue. Ambassador Palladino, let's ask you a little more about the Prometheus statues. Oh, I see. Well, let me ask you this. Do you know that Alabast and Babali used to be one country called Cotopia? Yes, I know that much about your history. But the Prometheus statue belonged to the founders of Cotopia. At least, that's how the story goes. It was bequeathed unto the king of Cotopia as a symbol of the country's wealth. So it was meant as a symbol of sovereignty and the right to rule, I take it. Yes, that's right, which is why both countries are so adamant about their claim. We hold the real statue, therefore we hold the right to rule, is the reasoning. It's really petty when you think about it, though, I suppose. But the Alabast and Babali were to re-establish relations. Shouldn't that put an end to the squabbling over the statue? I have no reason to believe so. Prometheus statue is even more important now as a key to diplomacy. I wonder if Ambassador Palladino knows about what has happened to the very important key to diplomacy. Perhaps I should try showing him this key and see what he has to say about it. Should we really? Maybe. Manny-Kochin. Ambassador Palladino, there's this one thing I'd like to ask you about. Yes, and oh, don't worry, you can ask me more than one thing. How about 2 or 3? In exchange, I expect to be coming to Babali, yes? Thank you, but just the one thing is all I require. Manny-Kochin, I'd like to ask you about this man who was your secretary. Sure, I'll tell you what I know. Thank you for your cooperation, Ambassador. He was, well, if I had to put it in one word, he was an able man. There's everything I needed as an ambassador, he was able to get it for me. I think that a man like that. I had a hand in a smuggling ring right under my nose, going completely unnoticed. Actually, I suppose because he was an able man, I was able to detect his dirty dealings. Something Mr. Kochin had a very sharp mind. Recently, Manny had been very busy. He became the Babali's representative at the Country Unification Council. He's been working tirelessly to cover my work for me. I'm sorry, but what is this Country Unification Council? Oh, well, you see, they don't expect to succeed without a hitch. 2 countries were to reunify and become one again. But I guess with how things turned out, that dream won't be realized anytime soon. I suppose not. So, your statue is a murder weapon. Ambassador Palladino, if you'd please take a look at this for me. The Prometheus statue sitting in Alabast right now exactly belongs to Babali. So it would appear. I received a call from Miss Moncaro about this earlier. Then you understand why I wish to inspect Babali's Prometheus statue immediately. Because the statue currently in your country's possession... Yes, well, I've already inspected it myself. It's definitely an Alabast statue. No, because... it's the real statue. And you're saying that the Babali's was a replica. I'm embarrassed to say it's true, even though I knew that someday it would be exposed. I received my orders from the leaders of Babali. I was to negotiate with the Ambassador about this event. I was to negotiate with him and fix the results of the evaluation tonight. They say that we could not determine which statue is the real one. Why are you telling me this? Oh, because you already figured it out. Our statue is just a hollow gold shell. Remember, Babali want to lose face. The unification of the country is what's important. I'm right in thinking that, aren't I? I'm not making a mistake, right? You don't know yourself, then I wouldn't pretend to know either. Never thought that by being betrayed by my own secretary, the rest of wealth be given to me. Isn't it simply ironic? Hey, where are you going? Are you heading back to Alabast? Yes, but before I do, I suppose I should give you a summary of what's happened. Oh, I see. So there's been a murder in both countries using an object from the other country. That's a gist of it, but Babali is as strict as Alabast in their inspection of people and things that enter their country. Meaning that somehow both murder weapons were smuggled into the 2 countries. That's the only logical conclusion that can be drawn. Perhaps the key to the weapon smuggling is the person who traversed both countries. I mean the fake Yatagarasu. One way or another, the Yatagarasu is connected. Of this I'm sure. Now then, where was the Yatagarasu first spotted? I believe it was the Rose Garden in Alabast inside of the embassy. The Rose Garden is on the other side of this boundary. It's where Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight. At least that's where I heard the Yatagarasu had appeared. In any case, it is vital to investigate the Rose Garden post-haste. Wait, before you go, take a look at this, Mr. Edgeworth. What is it? Well, I guess it's a guitar pick. I picked it up just now over there. Do you think it'll be any use? There's a little water on it, but how did the water get on it? Doesn't like there's anything on it that could get it wet from around here. I was thinking, they have concerts here at this open-air stage from time to time, right? Alright, I'll find its owner later. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. What? Mr. Edgeworth, would you be willing to hold on to this? What is this? It's Mrs. Yu's perfume. It's the bottle the woman left behind, and I found 7 years ago. I thought that one day it'd be of some use in tracking her down. So I kept it safe all this time. Thank you. Be honored to hold on it for you. Why you're giving it to me now, though? I don't really know, but alright. Back to Alabas we go. Kay, why are you following me still? You ain't coming with. I'll be turning to investigating Alabas now, but... I know. I'll go back to Babali and do some investigating there. March 14th, 9:58 p.m. Rose Garden. I see you're back, Miles Edgeworth. Hi, Francisca. There was anybody else who would call me by my full name, so it was you. How are things in Babali? Although I can't really say I expect her from Scratchby and that girl. Investigation of Mini Kochan's death hasn't really progressed any. But the investigation the Yatagarasu has. Ah, yes, the Yatagarasu. Even though I find it hard to believe. Bursting in freely tributes between the two countries at will. Preposterous. Well, that's what I came here to investigate. Heard that this is where the witnesses claim to have seen the Yatagarasu. That's correct. Mr. Alba was to give a speech tonight here in Alabast. That's when the Yatagarasu had appeared. Shadow of the mysterious thief appeared, and just as soon as it vanished. With that, there was the fire in Alabast, the Babali's embassy that the Yatagarasu started. I felt that not a single feather from the Yatagarasus will escape my diligence. Oh, you guys are here. I guess I'll start with the statue. Statue of a woman. I wonder if the lady is pouring water. That's a statue of the queen who spoke of love to the king Primidu. Well, Miles Edgeworth, it seems that you are lousy at reading a woman's heart. I opened my mouth about a statue, and she somehow made the leap to that. There's a light. There's a return spotlight here. The Yatagarasu appeared. The audience that was waiting for the speech to start panicked. Well, that's when someone was knocked it over. I'm having a tough time visualizing the execution took place here. I had to use my whip to capture the Yatagarasu. However, there were people in my way, and I was able to land even a single lash. I suppose that means that some other poor stats hurt instead. Yeah, probably. And there's a pool. There are roses scattered on the surface of the water, creating a pleasant fragrance. As for aesthetics, I suppose water is also used in putting out fires. I see. Oh. The pool stopped filling itself automatically. Fountain spots spread to stay open until the pool's water reaches a certain level. This water is used to put out fires. I suppose it must be refilled to its normal level. It's just this pool was recently used somehow in the embassy. We'll take some notes about it just in case. What? Larry? What are you doing in there? What? I thought you surprised me like that. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Edgy. Thanks for what you did back there. Now, gratitude alone is enough. More importantly, Larry, this pool's not for your personal enjoyment. I know that. Do you really think that I'm type to just jump in a pool and swim around for fun? Yes. Alright then. Did you by chance fall into the pool? Nice guess, but it's no dice. You know my son, right, Edgy? Your son? I guess I kinda lost sight of him when I shook hands with the ambassador. And I'm pretty sure he was around here when I last saw him. You imbecile, how can you be so flippant at a time like this? What are you going to do if your son fell into the pool? How old is this child of yours anyway? Huh? Oh, how old is he again? Larry, this is the first I've heard of a son. Who exactly is the mother? The mother? Oh, that chick. The pink princess. The pink princess. This is fun, Karma. I was a bit confused by this man's words for a bit there. However, I believe what he is looking for is the doll of the Iron Infant. Yep, because I'm a soul samurai, through and through. Heart and soul. The Iron Infant is my cute little son. You've given a whole new meaning to the phrase, an astounding fool. Larry, We have not seen hide nor hair of the Iron Infant. Rest assured that we should find him and we'll let you know. Now get out of there. Sounds good. In that case, I'll go search over there. Hey, wait! Well, it's not as if you'll get very far swimming around in that pool. Although it's unrelated to the murder, you sure know that'll cause a lot of trouble. There's another statue over here. Statue bears resemblance to the Primadou statue. The plaque says King Primadou on the battlefield. In order to save the Queen, King Primadou put his life on the line and went to war. So Primadou was actually a person of royal blood. Thought it was simply someone imitating a character from an ancient legend. Well, what surprised me is the real person looked like a semi-existed. Suppose there's that too. Some more knocked over lights. There's a little bench over here. Suppose our ambassador will sit in this chair. Master Alba's very elderly. The chair was prepared for him should he have gotten tired during his speech. In any case, why didn't he plan to make his speech sitting down in the first place? The ambassador is also prideful, and that's why. Sounds like the old principal from grade school would speak at assemblies. There's a little stage. This is where Ambassador Alba was to give his speech. The stage was set up nicely. Over there was the audience supposed to sit. Perhaps we were supposed to sit around the edge of the pool? That's a poor planning if there is no pleasant place within a spot or two by the pool. We should have made the seating arrangements like how the gallery is set up in court. Indeed, you can set the consideration for the viewers and take it with those. So in the end, the speaker and his audience were to stand the whole time, huh? Yes, although I expect the audience would have liked to sit down after a while. What's up, Agent Lang? What are you doing here? We finished checking out all the bystanders. Yes, sir. We found 14 counts of pickpocketing, 16 counts of legal parking, and 1 person in a light, sir. That's about you didn't find anything out related to the case. Sir, not a single thing, sir. Well, for now, we'll just get those other lawbreakers down to the precinct. Agent Lang. Well, it is Mr. Prosecutor. I would just like to thank you for your assistance earlier. Make no mistake, it's not like I was trying to help you with what I did. After I left, did you see word from Master Alba? We were our bodyguard assignment at the end of today. Oddly enough, we received word from HQ to return home on an urgent matter. As if I could be so easily called away from this case, after I come this far. Further, I'll find the truth and drag it out, screaming into the light. You're with me on that, right, Mr. Prosecutor? Yeah. Oh, Yatagarasu appearance. That's a... the text is really tiny because there's a lot of words in there. You're working as an Ambassador Alba's bodyguard at the time. So naturally, you witnessed when the Yatagarasu appeared, correct? Yeah, I saw the thief alright, with my own 2 eyes. The Yatagarasu was always there, lurking in the shadows. When the spotlights were turned on for Ambassador Alba's speech, a shadow appeared. That's when cries of, "It's Yatagarasu!" rang out. Next second, the spotlight went out. By the time we got the area lit again, the deaf thief had vanished. We investigated afterwards, we found out the reason the lights went out. It was because someone had unplugged the intensity plug for all the outdoor electronics. Whether it was someone doing it on purpose, or simply a guest who had tripped over it, we don't know. But one thing is for certain. The Yatagarasu was here. You're saying that basically I saw was the thief's silhouette. Yes. If all you saw was a shadow, entirely possible that the shadow belonged to someone else. Good thinking, sis. You just might be right. If it weren't for the fact that there was no one else with that same shape. Not among the staff or the audience members. My men have already done a thorough check of everyone, so I know I'm right. Someone else's shadow. That sounds like a plausible hypothesis. Sound appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. I believe I figured out its true origin. No, that's my support. Now let's hear what you know on the suspect. Really casts a shadow. Oh, I see it. It's right here. Suddenly appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. It's not possible that it was created by the statue. Are you playing me for a fool, Miles Edgeworth? The soul bears no resemblance to the shadow of the Yatagarasu. You're correct, however the statue is but one part of the whole picture. What do you mean by only one part? What is the other part, the real form of the Yatagarasu shadow? The other statue? The other statue. It's another statue. The Yatagarasu shadow was made from the shadows of these two statues. Made? What do you mean by that? Right now, the spotlights are all over the place. This is because they were moved when the guests were in a panic state. However, if we were to restore the lights to where they were when the thief appeared, you of the two shadows will create the Yatagarasu shadow. Precisely. Now, watch that reveal the true form of the Yatagarasu. Now, if we first set a spotlight to cast a shadow of King Purpadu in the battlefield, the shadow of the King's Knight would appear in the backdrop of the stage. Likewise, let us say when the Queen spoke of the loved King Purpadu, so that it would also appear in the backdrop of the stage. Ah, so if we were to combine the two shadows, it looks nothing like the Yatagarasu shadow. Edgeworth, how do you explain this grotesque shape? Calm down, Francisca. The other light needs to be shown in the Queen's statue is wrong. What do you mean by that? If the whole Queen's statue need to be used for this to work. However, in case of the Queen, I don't believe her whole shadow is needed. Rather, the person who created the shadow only used one part of her shadow. Only one part. Yes, and the part alone is enough to fill in the rest of the Yatagarasu shadow. Why don't you say that in the first place? You're right, I apologize. It was her hand. It was her hand. Think back on what is missing in that shadow. 5 long, thin areas, correct? Now what does that remind you of? Ah! That's right. It can only be the shadow of the Queen's left hand. Francisco, please place the spotlight's position so it only shines on the Queen's left hand. Alright, let's give this a try and see what we get. It's... yeah, this is exactly what the shadow I saw. Whoever must have changed the spotlight's positioning beforehand. Then pulled the plug after people saw what the culprit wanted them to see. In their panic, the guests must move the spotlight around, which was also part of the culprit's plan. By the time the lights came back on, the Yatagarasu shadow had vanished. It's me that the shadow is contract from the very beginning. So you see, the Yatagarasu never did visit Alabestimate. The only country that the thief visited was Bali, which, although can't be assumed, the Yatagarasu had an accomplice in Alabest. An accomplice? But who? I haven't figured that out yet, but I assume it was the person that set up the shadow, sure. That's the biggest clue to solving this case, is the existence of this accomplice. Investigation complete. And some points. Alright. Now that we've deduced that, next time we will see who's talking to us and continue and see if we can't find out who this accomplice is. So until next time.